canned mackerel. This is the way it started. This is the way it ended up. That there 5-gallon bucket and piece of electrical conduit I bought next door to where I work here. But to get all your supplies and stuff over there, you know, your home remedies as far as kitchen repairs and pipes and lines and fertilizers, and you got to feed them there horses and pigs, you can go here to True Value. I tell you, they got all kind of goodies. Like that's where I bought myself there a 5-gallon bucket and that 3-foot there piece of electrical conduit I did for Rob's homemade life. Hey, I got them 2 items there for under $5. Now that right there happened to be True Value. And they're good country folks too. I'm sure they'd like to see you. That's in State Line, Mississippi. This here is part 2 of a 2-part video there for Rob's homemade life, starring canned mackerel and a piece of electrical conduit complete with fishing string. Well, actually, this is that nylon stuff from Walmart. But what we're going to do today is actually cook that mackerel that I was able to capture yesterday within that 5-gallon bucket, which was not easy, by the way. As a matter of fact, it was very, very disastrous. Ugh. Very unpleasant creature. It comes in its own armor-plating can. Thus, that's why I had to beat it to death. It just wouldn't die. Now I'm going to place inside that water there 3 medium eggs. The reason I'm putting these eggs in there, well, I only need 2. I like to eat one while I wait. I like eggs, especially boiled. Anyway, let's say open up this here can of mackerel. It's all been beat up, of course, by you know who. Y'all don't freak out on me now. It's actually pretty good when I'm fixing to make. I ain't never done it before, so how do I know how good it's going to be? Because I'm cooking it. I'm just going to pour the mackerel inside that can and look at the damage that I did to it. It looks all eat up in there. Now that's not a really pretty fish, but then again, I did a lot of damage to it. Now this stuff is real soft. It's easy to break apart, just like sardines. And boy, did I do a number to that puppy. Lord have mercy. Ooh. Is that not appetizing? All I'm going to do is take my pocket knife here, and I'm going to scrape the skin off on the outside of this here fish, just like so. Now there's some bones right there. I'm going to get to that in just a second. I just want to take it while it's whole, kind of knock the skin off here just a little bit, and we're going to scrape the bones out as much as we can. Now that's got a lot of calcium in it, and these bones, I'm going to try to show you in case you're not familiar with a canned mackerel. These bones are very, very brittle. You can eat those very easily. They won't stick in you and gut you and stay with you forever. You can sit there and mash it up and it turns almost to a powder. Now, ladies and gentlemen, all I did right here was take it inside and wash this fish, this mackerel rather, under some clear running water, cold water, and I put it here in this white plate so y'all can see it better. Yes, sirree. Now I just drained this right here out in the kitchen sink because I didn't want to pour no hot water over the balcony and scald somebody on top of the head. So I'm just going to place these eggs right here in this here ice bath, let them be cooling down. Let me get me some more water here. We're going to use this right here for the mackerel. Now you may be wondering, what in the world is he doing? This stuff's already cooked. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, this right here, what I'm doing, placing the mackerel here in this water to be heated up, helps to remove that brine flavor. And we've gotten most of the skin, just practically all the skin off, all the bones out that we possibly can. And by boiling this, we are going to actually cause this meat to separate. It's going to be a mess, but that's fine, because for the recipe we're going to be using this for is actually going to be something really, in my opinion, worthwhile. I'll show you as soon as I get it all in there what we're going to do. Alrighty, now what I did right there now is I actually boiled this thing twice. I put just enough water in there to cover the chub mackerel, and it just finished its second boiling, and you can see by the milky color it's finally released a lot of its flavor. That's that old strong odor. It's because it smells a lot like sardines, y'all. Oh yeah, now that improved the smell quite a bit better. Boil it twice, rinse it real good. It's starting to smell like something we can appreciate now. Now this right here is my cutting board that I keep in my backpack at all times, because remember now, I'm a camper. I'm not really a hiker or a bushcrafter. I take stuff with me, and this right here is my survivor knife that I got online there for 1 penny. And I'm not making it up, y'all. I didn't pay attention to the shipping cost. It cost me $9.99 to ship it to me. But I'm going to take this here. This is a Texas Sweet, kind of like a Vidalia onion Texas Sweet. And I'm only going to use about 1/4 of it right here. Just going to slice and dice this thing and kind of mince it up good. Now, like I said, this right here happened to be a one-pot method right here. But for demonstration purposes, so y'all can see what's going on, I'm going to rake these here onions over into this Stan's Port little cooking pot here. It's kind of shallow. Now we're going to take our mackerel and place it in there along with them onions. Now this right here don't need but 1 of them eggs, but I may just go ahead and put 2 in there. Look how perfect them things are, except for that green stuff in there, that's sulfur. There's one way, it's one real easy way to get rid of them right there, prevent that sulfur. That is, before you boil your egg, take a push pin and punch it on one side, so that when it boils, the gases escape and you won't have that green color. I should have done that, but heck, I don't mind the taste of sulfur or the look of it. I'm going to actually cut up 2 of these eggs kind of fine. Now all we got to do is rake that into our little container there with the mackerel. And I'm thinking 1 would be all that I really did need. Oh boy, I'm dropping this stuff all over the place, because I got some more stuff to add to it here. Let's see. That ought to be just about all. Let's go ahead. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Now what the heck. Now we got the egg sitting on top of the mackerel there. I think y'all see where I'm going with this. We got ourselves a fresh bottle here of this sweet relish, sweet pickle relish. And then we're going to put a good little bit in there. Oh, that's going to be fine. Of course, now we got to add some mayonnaise to it. A big old scoop of that right there. That's fresh mayonnaise. 2 big old good scoops. Now let's go 3. Well, that was actually a piece of a deal there. We got a good heaping helping of that right there. Of course, we got some yellow mustard we got to add to it. And this is going to make that squirt sound, so y'all please excuse me. Well, look at there, it didn't make no squirt sound. Now at this point right here, I'm going to mush it all together and break that mackerel up using that fork. Of course, now I can't stop here. I got it all mixed real thorough. I got to add me some black pepper to it, and the wind's blowing out here, y'all. I'm sorry. I put a good dash of that in there. Now I don't like putting salt in my stuff. And I'm pouring this in my hand because I don't want to play around with salt. I just want a little sprinkle. I mean a sprinkle. The rest of it's done. I want to add me some parsley flakes to it. Usually I just put this on top for decorations, but I do kind of want some of this mixed in there with it. Just a dash. And then of course a little bit of cayenne red pepper. That right there brings the sweet of the heat. Now I gotta be careful with this too. My wife's gonna try this when she gets home. Y'all see I've only got a good little pinch there right there. And that's pretty much all I'm gonna put in there. Boy, that wind has made a mess. Look at this. And of course a little bit of paprika adds a little color to it. And we give this right here a good stir. Alright, there it is, the final product, y'all. Look, I'm fixing to run out of time here, so I got it presented here with some of them Ritz crackers look-alike. This happened to be the best choice brand. And I got a little paprika and some more parsley flakes on top to make them look pretty. But you know, as long as it looks good, well, that don't count nothing for me. I want to see how they taste. Y'all, I ain't tasted them yet. I've been wanting to. Here we go. Y'all have already seen a good close-up of them. Ritz crackers, mackerel, onion. Well, y'all seen the ingredients. Shoot, here we go. For real? Are you serious? After all that work? I mean, after all that work. Ooh! These are pretty daggone good. Wow. That's not bad at all, y'all. I hate to sit there and eat in front of y'all like that right there, but around here we call that pitmaster's privilege. Actually, I call that the ManLand exercise of rights there. I want to thank Rob of Rob's Homemade Life for setting up this challenge here with this here canned mackerel, because I've never eaten this stuff before. As much as I love sardines and oysters and stuff like that, you know, oysters in a can, but this stuff right here had been smoked. Now I can see why you was trying to add that smoke flavor to that stuff there. That's pretty good stuff. I don't know, y'all. It just has a unique flavor all its own. And thank goodness for it. Because we're tired of eating the same old food day in and day out. But there ain't nothing wrong with these. After I eat this, and I only got 3 to go. That's right, I don't waste food around here. So ladies and gentlemen, this is Amateur Artist Mark D. Chandler, wishing you and y'all a very happy YouTube experience out there. And once again, I want to thank Rob of Rob's Homemade Life for putting out this little contest here. I really enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun. If you don't make a video about these here mackerels in a can, I might just come to your house and sit there and fry me some rattlesnake, and you're gonna have to sit there and smell it while I cook it. How about that?